Right, okay guys, here's just a quick video to show you how to use Book Creator. So once you open the app, you will see a screen like this, which is the Getting Started booklet. If you click on that to open it, it's well worth having a look through this. It tells you how to do everything I'm going to go through in this quick tutorial. So if you just click the little arrow to flick through the pages, and it shows you everything you need to know. Okay, so now we're going to actually create our own book. If we press the plus button down at the bottom and then select New Book, we'll be starting a completely new book. Important part now, make sure you click on Portrait, the one on the left hand side, otherwise we won't be able to merge our work. So if you press on the plus button at the top, it shows you everything you can add into your book. So there's photos, camera, pen and text. We're going to add in some text, and I'm just going to put in Mr. Car's page, and that is all you will need to put. Just put your name and page, it'll help me later on. Then you click the arrow to see your main pages. This is where you're going to put in most of your work. If you press the plus button again, I'll show you what you can add, and I'm going to add a photo to this page. So we'll go into my camera roll, I'm going to add in a picture of the 5 round. It's far too big. So what I will do is I will press the bottom right hand corner and drag it up. That will resize it, and I can now use one finger clicking on the picture and make sure it's exactly in the middle using my green line. Okay, now I can press the plus button again and I can add some pen, so you can actually draw in your booklet. So I'm going to draw a big red arrow just to point to the going to go around. You could possibly label some diagrams or things like arrows, and if you make a little mistake you can use the rubber. When you finish you can still resize that and you can move it around using the arrow again to kind of make sure it's in exactly the place you want it. Okay, now I am just going to add, I'm going to press the inspector, which is the eye with a little circle around it. Now that means you can change the kind of properties of the page. I've made my page orange. I'm going to show you using the inspector using text now, so I'll just put some text, and then I will click on the text, move it around a little bit, make sure it's in the middle. Then if I click on the inspector again in the top right hand corner, I can adjust the properties. So I can use that little slider to change the size. Looks about right. I'll put bold to make it a bit fatter, italics and underline. I can also choose the font here. I think it'd be a good idea if we all use the same font. So if we all use Futura, it's a nice font for us all, so every page looks exactly the same. We can also change the colour of the text here. I'm going to make mine blue. We can also choose the background colour of the text, which would be good for subheadings if you want to split up all of your work. You can also do the alignment, so you can have centre aligned, left hand side, right hand side, or justified. So I'm just going to make mine middle and underlined so it's nice subheading for us. Okay, so that's my test page finished now. What I'll do now is I'll click My Books, and it takes you right here, so you see your front cover, which just says Mr. Car's page. Now at the bottom there's a plus, an inspector and the export. If you click inspector you can give your book a name, and you can also put in your name. Again, that will help me if you do this, and I'll be able to see whose work is whose. Now I'll click on the export, and I will export through email. So I can just email it to my teacher, so I will email it to myself, and that is exactly what you will do once you've completely finished and checked your book, and then you'll send it. That's exactly all you need to do.